As I have a power plate, which I love. Why on earth would I switch to Juvent? Well, there's a good lead in.
There you go. And a word, safety. A high energy plate.
There are many.
They can be effective. They can be convenient, but that doesn't mean they're safe. There's a chart, maybe we'll pull it up on the screen, there's an entire body of science of vibration safety. Doctors don't look at it. That doesn't mean it's not a sophisticated body of science. Most people don't realize is that we think of bones as holding us up. That's its primary job. That's actually about third on the list, believe it or not. Bones' primary functions are metabolic, not structural. So let me talk about that for a minute.
All right.
So I have a great chart on this. And, every one of the little items we've heard independently, when you put it together, it starts to paint a very different picture. So bone's primary function is to produce stem cells.
Yep.
And it produces really two classifications. I call them liquids and solid. And for every white paper, there's probably 1,000 patients that didn't get a white paper.
Right. Case report.
And so, but there's cases of detached retinas and vascular injury in the brain. Now, most brain injuries, TBIs, traumatic brain injuries, are not symptomatic at the time of the injury. This is why football players have symptoms way late.
Right.
The levels of energy on these high energy plates are well within TBI parameters. So when I'm saying they're not safe, I mean it. It's a vitamin. And that's when it hit me one day. And let me explain that if you don't mind.
Yeah,
I've actually invented a new word, if you don't mind. I'd like to explain it to you, but I want to give you the background. So a vitamin has, in the chemical sense, has three characteristics that are really relevant. It's found in nature, it's required for normal metabolism, and it's always a subcomponent. So for example, vitamin C is my favorite analogy. It fits all of those. But there aren't vitamin C trees. There's orange trees, grapefruit fruit trees. And so over a while, you start to see, and I've spent 10 years digging into listening to these patient after patient after patient saying, my blood pressure, my diabetes management, my erectile ED issues, my RLS, restless leg syndrome. And you go, wow, this can't be coincidental. We didn't even talk about it. Well, when you go into the literature, you start to see reasonable mechanisms of action. And, you sent me an article the other day that opened my eyes to things I haven't even seen before. And so to that, this is a very broad topic.